ET, Ismail, here he comes. Okay guys, back at it again with another video in this prayer stance because Ismail is back with us, man. Tell the people where you been, man. Where you been? School?
A lot of homework.
A lot of homework, okay. So Ismail is back, and it's good to have him back, not just because he's part of the show, but also because we're gonna be seeing something very interesting. So tell the people what we're gonna be.
Okay, so right now we're gonna be doing kind of like a review of the LG Stylo 4, and yeah, comparing it to like an iPhone 7.
Gotcha.
7 Plus.
And no, we're not gonna compare it to the iPhone X, but it's a really good phone, I guess, right? From what you've experienced.
For the most part.
Okay. So tell them the backstory. How did you end up with an LG?
Okay, so we switched companies, like phone carriers, and to start, so as a switching member, like we transferred all our lines. They gave us this free phone, the LG, and as I think that as part of getting the free phone, we have to use it for 2 weeks until we can change the SIM card into like our own phones. And I already tried switching the SIM cards and it doesn't work.
Got you.
Yeah.
So I guess overall, like, do you feel like you were forced into using this Android device?
Yeah.
Did that make you upset or?
A little bit. I was just a little what's it called, nervous or worried because I have to carry like 2 phones now.
Okay.
I mean, I already transferred my contacts, but I feel more comfortable using mine.
Got you. Okay. So you like the Android, or I actually asked you the day of, right, or a few days after you got it, like what you thought about it. So you've had it for a week now. Tell the people what you think about it. I guess we could start with the good.
Okay, the good part. Okay, so what I really like is the screen. It's a really big screen. It's about the size. Let me turn up the brightness. It's about the same size as the iPhone 7 Plus. So size doesn't really, I guess, doesn't really affect me. But screen size is like bigger. And resolution wise, the LG has a better resolution than the iPhone. Something that I really like is the colors. It looks really nice. And yeah, it's pretty much a good thing. Also is that it has a finger sensor. I mean, we already have one, but I don't know, I like having it here. I just tap my finger and it unlocks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. For the good part.
For the good part, okay, fine. So, I guess one question I want to ask you is, how is the feel of the phone? Like, the buttons, the build?
Okay, so the build of the phone, the buttons are really loud.
Okay, so you like the click build and all that, or?
Yeah, I do. I really like the sides. It's like a type of metal.
Okay.
It actually feels like premium material. The back seems like it's glass, but it's actually plastic.
Can I see it?
Yeah. And I really like the side. It feels really nice on the sides.
Yeah, it actually has like that iPhone 7 feel. Like my iPhone 7 had like that kind of feel.
Yeah, and
yeah. If you like clicky buttons, I guess you would like this, right?
Yeah, clicky buttons. What else? So the speakerphone is up here next to the camera, so it doesn't really. It's not really like a notch.
Okay.
Because the screen only goes up to here. So.
But it does kind of have a bit of a notch, right? And
yeah,
like
it does, just like a little bit here. And then
did you notice that though?
I mean, I don't really notice it as much.
Gotcha. Because you still have the iPhone, right? The iPhone 7?
Yeah.
So I guess screen-wise, you like this one better?
Yeah, I like this one better. And what else? What else?
Camera.
Camera-wise, I don't like the camera.
Really?
I mean, it's okay for taking okay pictures, but it's not really good.
Front or back, or both are bad?
Both of them are bad.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, so now we kind of talked about some of the negatives, but okay, this is not a video to blast or to bash the company. Which company are you with right now?
Boost Mobile.
Because at least they were thankful enough to give you a phone, right?
Yep.
To try out, and you're actually gonna probably keep it. So 2 phones. But tell us the truth, man. Tell us you already told us the good, but now tell us the bad about this phone.
Okay, the bad, it's 32 gigabytes. That's not bad, but it's okay-ish.
Okay.
I have 128, which I'm almost running out. So compared to that, I can have only a limited amount of things in here. And RAM-wise, this is 2 gigabytes of RAM. While I think my iPhone's 3 gigabytes of RAM.
Okay.
And there's times where like apps get stuck or like it slows down. Like Snapchat, when you're trying to swipe, it just goes really slow. And also there's times, I don't know if it's just me or I don't know if I'm doing something.
Okay.
Like I'll be watching a video on YouTube, then I press like pause, and then it automatically brings down the notifications, and it starts like slowing down.
You want to try it right now?
I'm not sure if it works right now. Let me see. See if it works.
So guys, if this has been an issue with any LG users or I guess Android users, please make sure to leave a comment in the description if we can't seem to figure out what the problem is. But we're gonna test it right now. We're gonna see how this goes.
Let's see.
Hi, have you always wanted to learn to code but don't know where to start? Would you like
Okay,
to
so
make
speakers
amazing
are
websites
okay.
and apps
Yeah, they're pretty loud.
Your ideas?
Something that I'm not used to is just hearing it from one side. Because when you listen on the iPhone, it's like 2 speakers, and you're used to like being around it, not just one side. And one thing about videos is that you can make it fill the whole screen.
Okay.
So, I don't know. So this is like that square, and then you pinch it, and it zooms in. But then there's times where I just like try to slide. Right now it's not doing it, but it just opens the notifications.
Okay. Yeah, the speakers seem to be okay, right? With the audio, it's not the worst audio I've heard. But
Yeah.
okay, so I guess that's a question for our viewers, right? Our listeners. If they can figure out if they've had the same problems.
Yes, and something that I really like is that these control buttons right here, which is like the back home button and then the tabs button, you can double tap. There's like a little square, and it just hides it.
Okay.
So it's like the full screen, and you only swipe up, and it gives you the buttons.
Okay. So tell us a little bit more, man. This is your chance to tell us what you think.
A little bit more.
Final thoughts.
A little bit more on the bad side. It just gets slow sometimes. Like, I mean, I would expect it. I felt for doing normal tasks, just like sending messages and stuff like that. It doesn't really, you can't really notice it. But once there's like a lot of action going on, like let's say Snapchat, you have to switch the camera and then open new things. Then it starts slowing down. Something that we haven't mentioned yet is the stylus.
Okay.
So it's the stylus, and what I really like is that if it's off, you just pull out the stylus and you can just start writing down a memo. It opens up this screen and then you can start writing.
Oh, that's nice. And can you change the background from black to white? Or is
I
this
haven't
just-
tried that yet, but
Okay.
for right now it's just like black, and then you can just draw. You can use it pretty much for like navigating your phone. You can access other apps, maps, calculator, weather, which these apps are also customizable. You can choose which apps appear when you pull out the stylus, and that's pretty much it for the stylus.
Do you see yourself using the stylus as much as you thought you would?
I mean, I only use it if I have to make a quick memo. Like, let's say I want to write something. I used it the other day. I was editing a video for my project.
Okay.
And I had to remember like the name of, like the number of some clips. And I just wrote down like the numbers like really quick. And then once I want to go back to it, I can just look at it.
Okay. So you have seen yourself in certain situations where you use it. Okay. Got you.
Yeah. What else? I've read that you can upgrade it up to like 2 terabytes using a micro SD.
Okay.
Which is not bad, but okay, so there's 2 models. There's the 64 gigabytes, which comes with 3 gigabytes of RAM, and then there's a 32 gigabytes that comes with only 2. I'm not sure how the only one keeps up with it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this one as like my daily.
Okay. So definitely not gonna be your daily driver once you get to switch back.
Yep, it's not gonna be.
No, but it will just kind of be like an extra phone just in case, emergency phone.
Yeah, I mean,
Or are you gonna sell it?
I don't think I'm gonna sell it. I mean, it does retail for like $200, but it's nice, I guess, having a phone. I guess this will be more like my entertainment phone.
Okay.
Just like of the bigger screen.
Gotcha.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay, sweet. So if we were to rate this from a 1 to 10, for you having it for a week already, what are your thoughts? 1 to 10. What are you gonna rate this phone?
1 to 10, probably like a 7.
A 7?
7.
A solid 7. Okay, guys, you heard it here first. Ismael gives it a 7. I have to say, just by looking at it and kind of playing with it for a little bit, I like the screen, like Ismael said. It's a really budget-friendly phone, though, right?
Yes, it is.
So, what type of people would be interested in having a phone like this?
So probably people that are just, I mean, if you're just gonna use it for texting or doing simple stuff, then I guess if you're new into like the whole phone community, or like for those people that don't really use the phone that much for many things,
Gotcha.
then it will be good for them, because for what they're paying for is they're getting a good screen, they're getting a fingerprint sensor, and they're getting a decent camera too. So for $200, it's not that bad.
Gotcha. So that might actually be even a good, I guess, entry level, beginner entry phone for most people. If you had a kid, would you give that to your kid?
I would.
Yeah, so I know a lot of parents might be seeing this, or maybe some kids, and they're like, heck no, I don't want no LG, right? Like,
Yeah.
but like for the parents out there that are thinking about getting a phone, I guess you could get this phone. You said it retails around $200.
Around 200.
So that's definitely lower than even the cheapest iPhone right now in the market. But I guess when it comes to budget phones, there's so many options now.
There is.
There is. So, but this is definitely even cheaper than the Pocophone, and we've kind of mentioned it here and there. We haven't really had a video for that, but at $200, I think that's a solid price. Any last remarks, Ismael?
Last remarks. I do recommend it for of it. I guess if you're really gonna write on it.
Before we end, does it have the?
Yeah. Oh, we haven't even
discussed this.
Okay, so it comes with USB-C.
Okay.
So that's a good thing because it charges really fast.
Gotcha.
It charges like pretty fast, and it has a headphone jack, which I like because now I can just charge it and listen to music at the same time.
Another
And,
perk.
I mean, I really like the USB-C.
You like the USB-C?
It charges like really fast.
Really fast. What about battery life?
Battery life, it's about the same as my iPhone 7 Plus.
Okay.
I mean, it does have a bigger battery, but I guess since it's like a bigger screen and more like better resolution, it uses up all the power. So it's about the same, a little bit less than my iPhone 7 Plus.
Now, can you customize in the settings how much resolution your screen gets?
I haven't tried that yet, but there is a battery saving mode, which iPhone only has like a standard battery saver, like you just press and that's it.
Yeah.
But on the LG, it has extended and I think max. So let me check. It also has 3D surround. You're
Okay.
using headphones, and battery saver, it has extended and maximum. So right now it also tells you like the amount of hours that it's supposed to last you. So right now with the battery saver off, it's telling me 13 hours. I don't know if you guys can see it, but with if I switch it to extended, it's gonna increase it to 17 hours and 47 minutes. And then when you switch it to max, that's where it turns off like a lot of things.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. That I would do that if you're like in an emergency situation.
Gotcha.
And it's extensive to like 31 hours.
Wow.
So I guess that's a nice thing, because you get to choose if you want extended or max.
So it's not set. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys. So that's been somewhat of our, I guess, first impressions / review of the LG
Stylo 4.
Stylo 4. So this has been that review. Guys, make sure to leave a comment in the description what you think about the phone. If you guys do have the phone, what are some things that you like about it and some things that maybe you don't. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell just so you guys get notified for more unboxings and reviews on this channel. So is there something you want to say? No?
Oh, that's pretty much it. Just follow our Instagram. We'll leave it out on the description below.
For sure?
Yep.
And this has been Tech News, guys, and we're out.